Yeah,
Oh
dude. He
my
was talking about
god.
that thing. He was like, he said something about buying a whole bunch of bubble gum and just handing it
Yep.
out to the city so they can chew it and still be hungry.
Still be hungry. I was
Yo,
very mad.
that that is the pettiest thing I've ever heard.
Literally.
Like,
It's like I spent thousands of dollars on bubblegum so they could chew it and still be hungry. That was the most ignorant shit I have ever heard somebody
who
say.
was that one lady that
Oh,
I think he called like a bitch or something like that, and she was like, "Come
fucking
say it
Candace
to me."
Owens.
That's who it was,
Candace
Candace
Owens.
Owens.
And she was like, yo, come say it to my face. I'm like, I don't think you realize who you're
Yeah,
talking
you
to.
asking the wrong person, bro. Like,
You
come say
really
it to
are.
your
Like, I
face.
don't think you understand. Like, he will literally show up to your house, tell you you ain't shit, and then leave.
Yeah, no, Dave Chappelle, that dude's a master. He's like a master at trolling, trolling
Really
and
is.
just being
God.
petty, I guess. Because that's the pettiest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
That shit had me fucking dead. That man's just be saying shit.
But what were we talking about today? Oh yeah, video games. We might as well get into it then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about it. We'll get into that. We'll leave Dave Chappelle topic for another day, or Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I guess comedians. We
Yeah.
do like a whole thing on comedians. There's
Honestly,
some
probably
pretty
good.
good comedians out there, man.
There really are.
Yeah, I mean,
There's some like funny ones.
yeah. Even though people talk crap about him because he gets beat up by 5-year-olds, Cat Williams was still pretty funny.
Dude,
He
that shit.
he might have got
was
beat up by
so good.
6-year-olds, but it was pretty funny.
Like I'm gonna keep saying, like he broke the one rule about like fights. You cannot instigate and start a fight and then lose. Like those are the rules. You can't do that. Like if you're going to not only instigate the fight but be the person who throws the first swing, you have to win.
I didn't even see the full video. I just saw him like on the ground.
Yeah, literally. Like he swings, misses, and dude laid him the fuck out. I'm like,
Sheesh.
like first off, you are fighting an underage dude, and you have grown man strength, and then you got your ass beat. What are you doing?
That's the thing. Like I don't know if he. I don't know. Like unless the kid was like super swole, because that grown man strength, that shit, bro. Grown man strength is lethal. So if anyone's like, if you're like young, like a younger person, I guess like 15, 16, and you think you're strong because you're the strongest person in your class, don't try no old like dude in his 40s, probably got a bare belly. That man is probably strong as all hell. Probably was working on a farm since he was 14. Just leave him alone.
I mean, perfect example. Perfect example. Remember that freaking story I told you about? It was like Reddit stories, and it was like, hey, who's that like sleeper guy that's at your like gym who like looks like he can't really do anything, but like then he's like,
oh, a martial arts guy.
Action. Yeah, the freaking guy. There was like, yeah, it was this guy who would just like teach boxing and stuff like that. He had like a big old beer belly. He was kind of out of shape, and he would just teach all the guys boxing. And like, there was like, yeah, what's his story? He's like, oh yeah, he came there. He came over from overseas, and like apparently in his country, he did like kickboxing tournament, some type of fighting tournament, and he punched a guy so hard that he died. He never went back.
Jesus, I mean, I wouldn't want to go back either. If I accidentally punched someone so hard, I'm not going back.
He wasn't at fault because it's a fighting tournament. It was just like, I think the thing was, he was just like kind of like traumatized for the situation because like he like literally killed the dude with like one punch.
That is definitely a very traumatizing moment.
Yeah, so he was like, yeah, I'll just teach people how to fight, so I don't be killing everybody.
But my keyboard is now complete. All the keys are on. I finally finished prettying up my keyboard, I guess.
Does it make the clackety clackies? Does it make the clackety clackies like this?
No, this keyboard isn't a clackety clackety, but the keyboard I have plugged in is a clackety
What's
clackety.
the point of having a keyboard if it don't make the clackety clackety? Get that shit out of here.
This
Throw it in the garbage. Go get a clackety clackety.
That's
keyboard.
my clackety clackety keyboard. ASMR for you guys.
That's the good keyboard. Clackety clacky keyboards are where it's at.
But so today. Oh wait. I actually remembered this time.
Oh, the intro.
Yeah. See,
We never
look,
remember the intro.
see,
until,
I
like,
told you.
halfway through the video.
I told you one day we were actually gonna get it. So, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Void Yard, where we just make up topics as we go. It's Boney with the co-host, Literal Demon. Say what's up. Yeah. Oh, yep. Shout out to everybody that's listening on YouTube, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and all those other, lovely listening platforms, I guess. But today we're gonna be talking about video games, since we're actually in the gaming category. I don't know what category we should even be in, because we don't talk about gaming all the time. We just really get on here and say stuff.
Like all of them. Just check all of the boxes.
Yeah. But gaming. But today we're actually going to be talking about video games. So yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
And it's mainly about how
why games suck now.
That's exactly why games are complete ass. And I think people just need to step it up, because games like Minecraft should not still be dominating on any type of charts.
I mean, like, Minecraft's a good game, though.
We're not saying Minecraft isn't a good game. Minecraft is a phenomenal game. It's a great game. It deserves all the respect. But Jesus Christ, it's been 10 years.
Did it come out? Hold
like
on.
2011.
2011 was the full release.
Yeah, the game's old as heck, man. Like, you mean to tell me like this game
dominated?
Yeah, this game died out of nowhere. People were memeing people that were like streaming Minecraft. They're like, haha, look at this Minecraft streamer. And then out of nowhere, bam, the game blew all the way back up.
Yep.
And now they're not laughing
people
anymore.
Have like for instance, we got people like Dream, who does like Minecraft content. This man averages like 50 million views.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. Like I don't know.
Insane.
Like we get it. We get it. Minecraft is a great game, but why are there no other games that came out yet that has actually did something like that? And then of course, the best one of them all, because this game for some reason has made it. I think it's made it through 3 generations now. The GTA 5. It came out on PlayStation 3, right? PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and now PlayStation 5. This game has survived 3 generations, bro. Like, Jesus Christ.
I don't even know how it survived this long. Literally, everybody talks shit about GTA 5.
Rockstar is doing one heck of a job at just milking the absolute frick out of this game.
You can't even call it milking. They're just beating a dead horse at this point. Like, literally, everybody's like, I already forgot what I was saying. Damn. I then forgot what I was going to say.
I think the good thing about GTA, though, is that they still keep it up to date. They still release, new content for it. They give people rewards and stuff that still play the game, so the game is still very much active, like in the
it's very much alive.
Yeah, in the community.
They don't fix any problems though.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely they don't fix anything.
The bugs don't get fixed. Don't let them find that you found out how to get free money though.
Yeah, don't do it. Exactly. Oh yeah,
you're banned immediately.
They don't care about the people. They don't care about people that are actually hacking.
Exactly.
If you're hacking, you're fine, but if you're giving out free money, oh yeah, you're banned. Yeah, you banned the same day.
Out,
yeah,
bro.
You banned the same day.
Immediately.
Exactly.
And then they'll patch it.
Yep. Not you trying to have fun in the game because things cost $100 million and it takes
for
2 weeks to get it.
They're like, bro, here's a go-kart. It costs $2 million for literally no reason.
I'm not gonna lie. If sometimes it feels like they're trying to be funny, like with the rewards they give you.
I still remember that shit came out there like, yeah, we're gonna give you guys a free car. We're not gonna tell you what it is though.
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell you what it is though. Car finally comes out. Hey, here's a go-kart. I'm like, y'all are memeing. Like, you have to be.
I
like,
was so hyped for that too.
I was too. I was like, yeah, we want to get a good car. And it's a fucking go-kart.
Yeah.
No customization options at all.
We were like planning races and shit too. Like
exactly. I mean, they ended up coming out with a second one. You had to fucking pay for it. But like, there's a second one that's like slightly better and had more customization options. But I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, Rockstar be on that.
We still need to do that race though. We still need to do that race. So that's
the race would still be dope, man. It's just we'd have to go into that Another thing that's super annoying, man, about GTA in the community, the freaking griefers in the game, bro. Like, I just want to play the game, have fun, maybe do a few missions, ride around online. But I guess that's probably why they made roleplay, GTA roleplay.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. Like, people just get on. Like, how do you just decide to wake up one day and you're like, I'm going to get on GTA and just be a nuisance the entire time I'm on. I'm going to do nothing else but blow people up for 4 hours, and then I'm going to get off the game.
Probably 12 years old. But you know, I think
you live in a basement, or you live in the basement.
Oh, yeah, the basement dwellers. But it's probably because, like, I think what's really the problem is that you know, the 10 Commandments has just people fucked up, right? So they tell you not to kill, and you know these school shooters wake up, they can't do it IRL, so they download GTA and they take out their anger on the players. So I think that you know is a huge problem in the game.
Oh my fucking God.
How does that relate? I don't know, but I just really hate griefers. I'm just being honest. I haven't even played much GTA roleplay either, though. I wanted to play it, but I don't even know how to download the thing for it.
Oh, they're fun to watch. Some of them are actually really funny.
I watched them, but I don't know how to play the game. Like I think I found it at one point, but then I was like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So if you play GTA roleplay, let me know. Let me know where to download it at. Send me don't send me the link. Don't send me the link. Send me a YouTube video that has the link in it, because I know some people out here just be reckless for no reason. Might send me a virus.
Like, hey, yo, here's a link, and then deletes your entire computer.
Yeah. I don't trust anyone's links.
Yeah, we don't trust them links around here.
But yeah, so I think they even talked about at one point releasing GTA 6, or excuse me, an estimated time. And it was
Everybody knows that shit coming out.
It was like, dude, they said something like 2025.
I'm calling it right now. What's gonna happen is they're gonna be like, GTA 6 is coming out. It's actually gonna be like extra add-on content for GTA 5 called GTA 6.
Yeah. GTA, it's gonna be GTA 5.2. They're not releasing GTA 6.
That's what it's gonna be called.
Yeah, GTA 5.2.
It's gonna be called GTA 5.4. You thought?
Yeah, like added a new area to the map.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness! They're like, yeah. If you take a look at the map real closely, you notice that there's this spot over here that's been shaded out since the beginning of development. Knowing good and damn well there's no spot on there that's been shaded out since the beginning of development. They just added it on there, and they're like trying to make you sound stupid and make you buy the game, even though it's gonna be trash.
I wonder where would they even put the new GTA anyway? I hope it's like maybe Chicago.
Oh God!
Yeah, I heard they have like a lot of gun violence in Chicago. So
yeah, I mean they're in the murder triangle.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They are in the murder triangle, so I feel like that's an appropriate place to have the new GTA.
Where'd the last one take place? I forgot where 5 is.
Los Santos? I think that's Cali, right?
I think so.
Is it?
I don't know. I've never.
Wait, is GTA 5? Wait, hold on. Is GTA 5 Los Santos?
I played online. I got GTA 5. And booted up online. I did not play the base game.
I swear,
I have no idea what's going on.
I think it's based. I think it's based in Cali because when I went to LA, I was driving by someplace. I don't remember where I was. I was driving by somewhere in LA, and I was like, "Yo, why does it feel like I know this place?" Oh yeah, you know. It is based in Cali. It's in Los Angeles because the Uber driver was like, "Oh, this is probably because of GTA 5." So yeah, it's based off of
interesting.
Yeah, it's based off of LA.
Well, I've learned a thing today.
Yeah, so we gotta get the new one like in the Murder Triangle, man, like New York, Philly, all the way up there, you know, or Maryland. Yo, that would be so good. Imagine they had the Baltimore GTA with the authentic accents. Oh my god!
Walk up in GTA, they talking like they down in rock bottom.
Yo, that would be crazy. Like you walk in a barbershop and they start like, how can I? Yo, that would be wild.
Yeah, man, that authentic Baltimore
authentic Baltimore accent. Oh my god, that would be dope. That would be. I would be excited to play that. I mean, I'll be
Yeah.
excited to play anything that's new.
What other games we got up there at the top? I know CS:GO's been around for fucking.
Oh, CS:GO, yeah, that's been around for ages.
When did it come out? Hold on.
I don't know. I've actually never played CS:GO.
2012.
Yeah, I've actually never played that game.
But CS:GO's been like at the top for a long time, and then we got that virus League of Legends.
Yo, bro, how is it a?
It's a virus. I don't care what anybody says. It's not a game.
How the fuck is League of Legends a virus, bro?
Yeah, because it's toxic, bro. Like,
no, true. I feel like that's a topic for a different day. The most toxic games, because League of Legends would definitely.
I mean, 100%. It would be up there, but it's not beating Call of Duty.
Yo, Call of Trash. Oh my god. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yep, that's all you gotta do. Mention them and that lobby.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be on Black Air Force timing the whole. I feel like anybody that was playing Modern Warfare 2 was on timing when they was in them lobbies, them pregame lobbies. Oh, bro, everybody in there was talking trash. Like everybody, nowadays, like, get on the game and no one has their mic on. Yeah, no, shit was not like that back then. Everybody had a motherfucking mic on.
Back in the day, yeah, I didn't play online, but I had friends did, and I always heard the stories. I'm like, yo, they were wilding. Oh my goodness.
We would go in there. Like, I think even when they had released like the party thing for game system, people would stay in the lobby without joining the party system just so they could talk trash. Like, we would be like, yo, you want to make a party? You'd be like, nah, we about to sit in the lobby and talk trash. I feel like all we like the main reason that game like stayed around. Well, okay, it was a really good game, but I feel like what helped it was that like people only got on the game just to talk trash. Like, some of them weren't like, well, not even some of them. A lot of people weren't even good. But they would be in that lobby. They'd be in there talking all types of crap, though.
Like, yeah, I'm about to be at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, they got a negative KD. They probably went like 1-32, but they still talking trash. They not like, the thing is, like, you know how, like, if you go outside, you know, you play a sport or something, like, people are talking trash about how you play that sport. Like, if you like playing basketball, they'll be like, oh, you can't guard me, you know, this, that, and the third. They're talking trash about basketball and basketball skills. In Call of Duty, they not talking trash about Call of Duty. They talking about your mom, your uncle, your daddy, your whole family, your cat, the dog, all your pets, your life. You about to die in the next 2 seconds. And it wasn't even like, I can't even say the stuff that was said in Modern Warfare 2 because, one, YouTube probably wouldn't even let it go up.
Nope.
2, it's just grounds to get canceled. The things that used to come out, oh my god, it was it definitely Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Good times, man. Good times.
Yeah,
good times. What else is there?
Those were like the ones that are like they're like still on top, including like Minecraft and all them, because it's like games will come out and it's like they'll be hyped. Okay, there's 2 things that like I've noticed that have been ruining games a lot, at least for me personally, is like games will either come out and they hyped the absolute fuck out of them, and then it comes out and it's extremely underwhelming, and like, or they'll do the other thing where they hype them up and then like some of the stuff they promised was going to be in the game is not in the game.
Yep, that too.
Yeah, shit like that. Or there's the other thing when they'll hype a game up and then it'll come out and you'll see that it's an early access and it's not even a game.
Oh my god.
That shit, people. Like, I hate it because there's some games out there that have like some decent early access shit, and you're just like, see, this is the shit that I like. And then there's those games that are like, oh, look, it's an early access. Like, I understand you want to like get the game's name out there and like, you know, get some traction for like stuff going on in the community. But when you like release a game and there's like literally nothing to do in the game and it's like filled to the absolute brim with bugs.
Yep.
Like, just finish the game.
Literally. Like
And
people
then, like,
don't
those
mind
same-
waiting a few months. Like
Exactly.
people
And
can
then
wait.
there's some of those people will be charging like $50 for like a
The
fourth
early
of the game.
access, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like the people that got away with that, but they didn't release a half-assed game. It was Spellbreak. Spellbreak charged a lot for
Yeah.
their early access, but the
game
game
was
was
actually-
the game was actually it was a complete game.
It was good. It was. Like,
They
it was a
could have
really good game.
like legitimately, if they wanted to during that early access, they could have released the game.
Yeah, literally. Early access.
They just wanted to tweak
pre-alpha
shit, but
was it pre-alpha we were playing?
it was whatever the very first one that was available was the one we played.
Yeah, it was like freaking pre-alpha when we played. Oh my god, that game was so good. Like, I loved that game. It was so much fun. Like, there was just all types of cool stuff to do. And it's like, it's just a different take on like a battle royale, because you don't see a lot of battle royales that are like, you know, aren't like guns and shit like that. You're a fucking wizard.
Oh
You're
yeah.
slinging spells.
Explain what it is. Yeah, because people probably don't know what Spellbreak is.
Yeah, but like for the
it
people
was
who don't know,
popular-ish.
Yeah, it's like you're a wizard in a game and it's battle royale. You pretty much run around, pick up gauntlets, and each of the gauntlets have different spells in them and shit like that. Without getting super into the nitty gritty, that's the very basic.
Yeah,
but like, it was fun. Like, I was actually decently good at the game, and then, you know, the sweaties happened.
the sweaty's always gonna happen in the battle royale.
Like, it's like I can't even be mad because like they have the hours in the game, but like I want to play, but I don't have time to sit down and play 16 hours straight of just Spellbreak or like any other game, and I'm just like it's a very weird spot. Because, like, you can't be mad because they've put in the time and gotten the skill for the game. But it's just, like, for, like, casual people who want to just, like, play the game, it's, like, a little harder.
Yeah. I feel like, though, where they went downhill was that I feel like the game that they made was a great game, great idea, but I guess I can understand both sides of the situation, like where the developer is like, well, I want the game to be how I want the game. And then there's people that are actually playing your game that are like, hey, none of us like this. Can you please change it back? And they're still like, hey, yeah, no, my game. I'm going to make it how I want the game.
I don't know why they did that. Because like I say, Spellbreak is a solid game. It definitely has its problems, you know, specifically them buffing the absolute hell out of Ice, which is the sniper gauntlet for people who don't know. Literally, it's the gauntlet. They award you for camping the entire game. That was the thing.
We're not obviously not up to date with the games. I haven't played it in forever, but around the time we stopped, it was a lot of complaints going out from the community, like in the Discord, and nothing ever really changed. Like, they were adding stuff and they're like, hey, we're gonna take you guys' recommendations, and everybody complained.
We buffed Ice.
Everybody complained about Ice, and then they're like, hey, this needs to get nerfed. And then the next, they're like, okay, we hear you guys' complaints, this, that, and the third. And then the very next update, they're like, guess what, guys? We heard your complaints. Ice got a buff. And we're all just sitting there like, dude. And the one gauntlet that was capable of getting rid of Ice and countering it was Poison, the toxic gauntlet.
They literally made that gauntlet fucking useless.
Yeah, and then they're like, yeah, we know you guys want to just nerf Ice, and we know that Toxic's really good at killing Ice, and it's the only counter in the game. What we're gonna do is we're gonna nerf Toxic, and we're gonna buff Ice by like 100%. So now people are going around. You can literally now one shot. You're just one-shotting people. I mean, like one-shotting like across the map.
Yep. Literally across the map, you would do like, I think the highest me and you saw was like 280, which is literally all of your shield and all of your health minus like 5, if that. Don't let them have any
No,
power-ups because they would literally hit you for like 300.
People were breaking max shields. Like you were dying with max shields, max armor, max health. You were still able to get one-shotted. And it's not like it was it's not like a regular battle royale, you know, where it's a sniper. It's a sniper class, but you know, battle royales is kind of easy. Like you know where people are at. But in a game where you're a freaking wizard, you're like flying around in the air, and you're hiding in all the nice places that no one's thinking of looking because the map is pretty freaking huge. And then you get sniped and you're dead.
And then like they don't even have like a replay map or like a replay camera. So like you would get sniped and you're just like, I don't even know where I got hit
and
from.
Then exactly. And then you know how battle royales are where the circle closes. So the circle's closing, and now you're getting sniped from a place like you're in a castle. You're getting sniped from the top of the castle. You can't get to the top of the castle, so you're trying to shoot him with a gauntlet that won't even reach him. So basically, you're gonna lose. You lost.
Yep.
Either the circle's gonna kill you, or he's gonna kill you. It's
unless you get lucky.
Yeah.
And you got a bunch of heals. Which end game you don't got a bunch of heals.
And then and it gets really hard to out heal the circle anyway.
Yeah. Especially since healing over time is a thing.
But yeah, well, that sucks to be Spellbreak, man. Hopefully they got their stuff together and fixed it up because it is a great game. They have a whole bunch of potential. It had a really good community.
It has a lot of potential. Like I wanted to go back, but like I said, it's like the sweaties got to it. And I'm like, ugh, fuck.
Yeah, they'd probably have to put skill-based matchmaking in that game because it is a pretty crazy learning curve.
They would have to. But like speaking of games that like fuck up everything, Sims.
Hold on, wait. Before we even get to Sims, that's gonna be that might take a little bit. How about those games?
We'll say that one.
Yeah, how about those games that they make the same exact game every single year? And yes, we're talking about you, 2K.
2K.
Specifically you, 2K. You guys make all right, y'all had me. You too, MLB. Yep, MLB the show. Yeah. All of y'all games. And anything else I'm missing. Y'all had me in a trap for some years ago.
Call of Duty's like right behind it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Call of Duty. Yeah. Same goddamn game every year. Same goddamn game. Like, and now they had me trapped, man, for some years. I'm like, man, this game's gonna be so good, and I would buy it, and I'd be like, yo, this is the same fucking game as last year. And the next year come around, I'm like, yeah, oh my god.
They update the roster. That's about it.
And every year I would fall for that shit. I'm like, god damn, like yo, I'm like, I know they did something now. I know, yo, I just know they added some cool shit to the game now. Nope, I get it. And then within a week, I'm like, yo, this is the same fucking game as last year, except this one's even worse. But yeah, nah. Finally, that cycle's broken. But yeah.
How so?
And I just don't buy them shits anymore.
Oh, I thought you were saying they changed something.
No, yeah, oh hell no, they ain't changed shit.
Oh wait, you forgot it. We're calling it like 2K, Call of Booty, and then you can't forget FIFA. They do the same.
Oh
thing.
yeah, FIFA too. But I feel like 2K is worse though because you buy the game. I don't know. Actually, I don't really know about what happens in FIFA, but I know in 2K.
I don't either. But like, it sounds like they make the same game, other than like they update the roster. That's about it.
And you know, with next gen consoles, games are $70 now, so you're probably paying.
I will be damned.
Yeah, you're probably paying $70 for a game, and people only play fucking the park in 2K anyway, so you're paying $70 for the game, and now you got to go buy some fucking VC. And then motherfuckers that play 2K don't want to wear the brown shirt, so now you got to pay more VC just to get some clothes. So you're paying $70 for the game, which is absurd, by the way. Like you're paying $70 for the game, and then you're paying microtransactions throughout the game just to play the fucking game and have fun in the game. Because you know everybody else, all the other tryhards, are about to pay money and be in the park dominating first day. So you got to pay money if you want to keep up with them. Or I guess have like a really small group of tryhards with you.
Like that's another thing that has ruined games is microtransactions.
Microtransactions, and I feel like that's a good way to move on to the king of microtransactions, which is known as Sims. Fuck them.
Like,
wait, again, wait, because this is what, oh my God, because man, we took notes before we did this, right? So,
and then didn't look at the notes.
And I felt like The Sims is going to take up so much time, so we might as well hit that at the end.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just, what time are we at?
I mean, there's another king of microtransaction. We got Fortnite and Genshin.
All right, so actually, look, we're at the halfway point, right? So let's hit on these topics, and then we'll hit on these, but we'll save The Sims for last because that one's gonna be.
We'll save that.
That's a whole topic in itself, but
yeah.
So we're looking online. You know, we saw some upcoming games that looked pretty cool, and one of them's from the creators of DayZ. Yeah,
they did make
Icarus
I forgot
game
that they were working on that. Yeah, Icarus, fucking new cohort, I think it's called.
What is it really? I haven't really seen much. I just
it's
seen
like
a little
a
video
survival game. It's kind of like, you're in space and you go down to a planet, collect resources, fight monsters, make your house. But I don't know. I've just always liked survival games. Survival games are fun. Like they're just always dumb fun. Those and freaking RPG games. Like I just have fun with that. Like don't let them mash them together because I'm about to empty out my wallet.
Yeah, survival game. I feel like survival games are. That's like if survival games don't have that open world PvP concept, I feel like survival games are definitely a top 3 for me. Like games.
That's why I didn't want to play Rust. Like I don't know. Like
I hate PvP,
world,
man.
Yeah. I think it's GTA that maybe not like PvP, or it's just the fact that I like. See, my thing is I like to win, and I suck at everything. So
you gotta be in the games like that. You just have to be a tryhard, man. You just You literally have to sit there and learn the game, play the game, play the hell out of the game, get really good at it, and then you can go do.
And I don't want to do that. I got other shit to do. Like I'm not trying to sit here and sit on the game all day. Like it's fun, but like I got other shit to do. I can't get paid to play the game.
But that's the thing, though. I don't really like. I'm not really a fan of PvP though. Like even if I was good at it, I'm just not a fan of PvP. I much rather play PvE.
Exactly. At the certain point, it gets like you get bored of it.
Yeah, especially like in a party. I love PvE in a party. Especially like survival games too. Like I don't understand. Like you're playing survival games. The whole purpose is to survive. Like why are you killing other players? Like why not like fucking make like a little small group? Like you don't want to fucking have like your little group that you're hanging out with, killing zombies and or whatever the fuck post-apocalyptic shit. Like you'd rather go around killing other players. Like come on, bro. Go play Call of Duty, man. Go play fucking Battlefield or some shit. Apex.
The only exception to that rule is that conversation we had about that it hasn't came out yet, but one of these days, like we're gonna get like to the point where VR is gonna be like you're actually in the game.
Hold on. Yeah. That is a topic by itself because neither one of us would leave the game. So actually, let me write that down right now before we forget. So what he's talking about, you can go and explain it. Just don't go too much into detail with it.
We've been talking about this shit forever. Is one of these days VR is gonna get to the point like, for lack of a better example, think like Sword Art. Like VR is gonna get to that point one of these days, and they're gonna make like some RPG game that's like open world, and then like. I'm gonna get it. I make sure my computer's beefy enough, and then I'm never leaving.
That it's literally never gonna get turned off.
Exactly. This is my real life now.
But that situation that's definitely different.
Yeah.
Like in that situation, like if you kill me there, then I guess I can give it to you, but I'm never gonna log off. And if I ever see you back online in the server that I'm in, I'm going to bully you.
Until you log out.
I'm going to bully you. And I'm talking about like IVs attached to me, like force feeding me and hydrating me. I'm never leaving. I'm on that type of timing. But and obviously, we already talked about GTA 6. That's never coming out. Let me delete that.
Yep.
Game ain't never coming out. And New World, I saw a little bit about it. I actually watched a YouTube video on it, but I didn't really get too much into it.
It's just I'm iffy on it for multiple reasons. is like, first off, they have like PvP in the game. It's like, yes, you have to be flagged, but like it's giving me vibes like how GTA is.
Wait, what do you mean?
So you know how GTA has an option where you can turn off not being in PvP.
Oh yeah.
But there's certain things that you go do and it turns the PvP back on. That's one reason like I'm not super like I'm hype, but like I'm also not hype at the same time. Also, just the fact that Amazon has their name on it, like they have some shady business practices, which is another reason
it's
like,
Amazon.
I don't want to get into it. Exactly, like they have shady business practices, so I just like I can just smell it because like there's like the mixture of like I feel like there's gonna at some point whenever they do the full release, there's probably gonna be fucking microtransactions in the game because at this point in like the video game like world, like that's just commonplace, and they put fucking microtransactions in everything, especially if it's an MMO. And then on top of that, there's the other thing I was talking to you about the other day where they're talking about, hey, we're gonna start putting TV-esque commercials into video games.
Oh yeah, bro. If they do that, I'm not buying that game.
I don't care what anybody says. I'll go back to playing Minecraft. Like I still play Minecraft and fucking 7 Days to Die. I'm not buying any new age games. They do that shit.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I would go. I would straight up go full on retro, bro.
Exactly. Like that's the same situation like me with like freaking paying for like subscriptions for like streaming services. Like bruh, if I'm paying for the fucking service already, why do I have to pay to watch movies?
Of course,
when I already paid the money.
Yep.
Like
Amazon's really
I don't
good at
understand that shit. Like that shit literally doesn't make sense to me. And now you guys are trying to add on to that more, especially with fucking new gen games where like you said they are 70 and 80 fucking dollars, and then you expect me to sit here and watch fucking advertise? No, absolutely not,
bro.
No.
I feel like Amazon is basically the United States version of Chinese sweatshops.
Pretty much.
That's what it seems like. These motherfuckers are just out here.
I haven't
doing
heard
shit.
anything good about that place. And then they try to like do this thing where it's like they were like, yeah, post about us on your social media. I don't know. That just comes off really weird to me. And it's like always like, yeah, it's so fun working here. Like,
yeah,
no.
sure.
Literally everybody who quits that place, they're like, yeah, no, do not work here. This place sucks dick. I'm like,
I have a friend working there right now, and he's trying to quit.
Exactly. Like, I don't know.
I heard they just be out there slave driving, man.
That's the main thing that I'm like worried about with like New World, because I'm just like, there's just those aspects, because like we already like they already have like the thing floating around, and there's like you already know what company, like I don't even have to mention them. You already know what company immediately signed that shit when they're like, yeah, we're gonna put commercials in the video games.
Oh yeah, you know EA on that.
Literally, like you don't even ask.
EA
like,
loves that shit.
Yeah, like I was doing research on it. I was like, yep, not even fucking surprised that y'all dumbasses are at the top of that list.
Yep.
Like you guys,
EA probably saw that. Was like, oh my god, they started getting moist.
Exactly. I'm like, have you guys not learned? You guys had that other game that came out when you guys were like, yeah, there's gonna be all these microtransactions. There's gonna be this, and this, and then the shit died before it even came out.
No man, that's how it's done.
Like, have you not learned?
That's how it's done. EA has their own way of doing things. I don't even know how they're still in business, man.
I don't know. And then like there's so many things. You can just make a ginormous list of the reasons that people fucking hate EA. And then they'll go on.
Oh, there's whole Reddit threads on EA.
Exactly. And then they'll do freaking like some interview. They'll be like, I don't understand how we're the bad guys. Like, open your eyes. Like, bro, what? Do you just have your head all the way up your ass? What are you talking about? Like, that doesn't even make sense. You literally have a spokesperson who said that shit. Like, bruh, like, are you are you just like closing your eyes and just like, oh, I don't see it. Microtransaction. Like, bro, what? Like, it shit doesn't make sense. Like, oh my god. And because like that just like it just segues into Sims like the best way.
I feel like everything that's just negative, although The Sims is a great game, like I feel everything that's negative kind of just it's relatable to The Sims. It's really bad, but
It is.
so if we missed on any upcoming games, I guess let us know. I know The Last of Us is coming out as well, but I don't think neither one of us actually played The Last of Us, so we can't really talk too much about that.
I didn't play The Last of Us. Like, I love story games. It's just like I haven't like. There's not like any that like just stick out to me recently that come out because like there's some of them they're just like a fucking cash grab. At least it's been happening a lot. Like I like multiplayer games a lot because like you know it has more playability and you can play with your friends.
I seen I watched the gameplay. Like I didn't play the game, but I watched someone play it. I watched a walkthrough of it. It was a great game.
Like I like me some story games because like I know I was sitting down, I was playing freaking God of War with Dakota for a bit.
Oh yeah.
Like the new one's really good. Oh my god, it's so good.
So yeah, I guess that's it for the upcoming games. And then we have we have the peak. Actually, we'll hit this one. There's only one of them. The Pummel Party game. That game was pretty cool. There's like a game that came out somewhat recently that was pretty good. It's a party game.
2018, and still good.
Yeah, Pummel Party.
I actually like the game.
It's like
From what I've seen, like Warframe's like roughly around the same spot because like, I mean, Warframe's still relevant for the most part. Like they still have one hell of a community.
Well, I don't think Warframe's community is gonna die. It might die eventually, but it's probably gonna die slowly because I think the thing with Warframe, I feel like a lot of people spent so much money in the game, and if they didn't spend money in the game, they have a crap ton of hours in the game to the point where it's like they don't really want to quit the game, so they're gonna just keep playing it pretty much.
Yeah, and it's like the game looks amazing. Like I'll say that. Like I'm still stuck on how the game's free to play. I love how the only reason I still don't play it is because I missed a couple of updates and I don't want to wait 4 hours for the shit to update.
It's the only thing I didn't really like about Warframe was
waiting.
Yeah, pretty exactly the waiting,
real time for fucking things to make. I'm like, yo, y'all are killing me.
I think that's why the game's free to play. I think it's just to pretty much get people to pay money.
That's where they get all their money is people paying to make stuff get built faster and cosmetics.
Yeah, I think I saw something that was like a 3-day wait time. I think when I saw that, I think that was like the last day I played the game. I was like 3 days. It's like, yo, are you serious? I realized that it was IRL time, and I was like, all right, yeah, I ain't playing this game anymore. I just deleted it that same day.
Yeah, I don't understand why games do that when they have like IRL stuff that's like, hey, you have to wait so and so amount of time to do this. I'm like, just have like an in-game counter.
Yeah, I'm here to play a freaking video game, bro. I'm not here to.
I mean, 7 Days to Die would be pissing me off with that too, because they'd be like, "Oh, it's gonna take 15 minutes."
Okay, yeah, we might as well hop on to that one right now. Then 7 Days to Die, the game that is out, but that's not really out.
The game came out in 2013.
Came out, air quotes.
It came out. It's still like it's a really solid game. Obviously, both of us have our gripes with the game. Like, you know, I fucking hate having to wait for stuff to build. That shit pisses me off.
It's waiting for stuff to build, and then there's waiting for your injuries to heal as well. Like when you break your leg,
and the fact that you can't sleep through the night. I wish there was a way to like do that, because like, well, not really. Actually, after like you get to a certain point, like being
the nighttime's easy.
Yeah, at a certain point, nighttime's not that bad, but like it'd still be cool to have like the option to sleep through the night.
Yeah, I guess it would be cool to have the option, but most of the XP is coming from nighttime.
Yeah,
I'll tell you this though, 7 days nighttime isn't as bad as like DayZ nighttime.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about
DayZ nighttime is a whole different beast. Yeah, pretty much. Like you can go out, I guess, once you once you understand how to play the game, because unlike 7 days, which I prefer 7 days because it's not as realistic, and I don't mind some realism in the game, but I feel like DayZ goes way too hard on it. Like they go way too hard.
Yeah, you got an injury. Okay, you got dysentery now.
Yeah, you get injuries, man. You get colds. You get like your clothes get damp. The book bags will slow you down if you got too much stuff in it. If you don't wash your hands and you drink water at the well, you'll get sick. And it's like little things like that is just like it. It's a really fun game. Like once you understand what's happening and why it's happening, it's fun. But the learning of it is brutal. I just want to play the game, bro. Like that's the only reason I prefer 7 days over DayZ, because 7 days is a great game. Like there was one day we played 7 days
literally for 17, like almost 17 and a half hours in one sitting. And then like I remember specifically because we were playing for that long, and then I looked to see how long we were playing, and I was like, I'm getting off this game. And I didn't play it for months. Like I wanted to, but like bruh, like this game was ruining my life.
And
like,
that
I
is
would literally sit down and play it all day.
And that is literally the only reason we stopped at 17 hours is because he checked the time. Like I didn't even know we were on for. I thought we were playing for maybe like 5-6 hours, and he said 17. And I looked at my watch. I was like, "This man's lying, bro." I was like, "Why are you lying?" I looked at the time. I'm like, "Yo, it is basically the next morning." I'm like, "What are we doing?"
And we did not play that shit for months. Like it's a solid game.
It's a great game.
It still kills me that it's in early access. Like that shit's hilarious to me. I'm like, guys, this game has been in early access since 2013. When's the full release coming out?
I feel like it's just a meme at this point. They gotta be memeing.
Like it has to. Like, it has to
they
be.
gotta
like,
be memeing.
Like it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, nah. 7 days is definitely memeing, bro. 100%.
Because like I said, like. I'll give them this. At least they finally updated like the pictures on their website. Because remember when we were like,
"Oh yeah."
I don't know what they were doing, but the fucking pictures that they were using on the website, I was like, "Yo, this game looks like a fucking Game Boy Advance game."
Yeah, and the worst part is like before I got it on PC, I played on PlayStation with probably even more hours than I have on PC. But back then, like, if you played games back then, what's your definition of damn, this game looks pretty good? It no longer applies in 2021. Because I played the game, I played 7 days in like maybe what year was like 2015, maybe 2014. I don't remember. I just remember I was somewhere in Bragg and I was playing the game, and to me at the time, I was like, "Yo, this looks pretty good." But then we saw the pictures on the website, and we were like, "Yo, what the heck is this?"
Bro, that's like how whenever Sims 3 came out, and like everybody was like,
"Oh,
damn,
yep,
this game looks so good."
Exactly.
Oh my god! And then you go back now, and you're like, "Wow, Sims 3 is aged like spoiled milk."
Yep, Sims 3 looks like hot dog water, right? It is terrible. Like, yeah, no, Sims 3, like, it was, at the time, I didn't play on PC, I played on PlayStation. At the time, it was a really good game. Like, it looked great. I'm like, man, wow, look at this. Well, like okay, we played every Sims, though, so that doesn't really count.
Yeah, we played every Sims thing. It's slightly different. Like the gameplay wise, from what I remember, Sims 3 was like a solid ass game. You know, that's like back in was still like back in the days. Like it was like the start of EA going downhill. It was like when they still kind of cared about the game.
And then they started making everything. You got to pay for everything.
It's the original people that were involved with Sims. Sims was Maxis, and I found out that whenever Sims 3 was like in development, Maxis was still involved. So like, you know, it was their game, and like they actually cared about the shit, and they're like, yeah, we want the game to be good because we care about our community. And then Sims 4, they're not in the picture, and EA's in charge. Like, I'm still so angry. I'm still so angry when that shit happened. They were like, "Hey, yo, dog, So you know how literally since Sims 1, like since the first Sims game came out, how
I already know what you're gonna say. Yep, vampires. Yep,
came
yep,
out, has always
yep,
came out with nightlife. Like,
yep.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, nah, we got rid of
And
that.
you want to know
So
what the crazy part is?
Extra $40 expansion to play vampire, dude.
You want to know what the crazy part is, though?
Hmm.
There was a Sims game where there was no expansion pack. The vampires were already in the game.
They've done it since 1. Literally.
What game was that? Like base game vampires were in the game. You didn't have to buy anything extra. There was nothing you needed to purchase. You just there were just vampires in the freaking game.
Yep. Shit don't make no fucking sense.
Like nightlife, yeah. How about this? How about you guys buy this base game? We're not gonna give you a car. We don't have split screen anymore.
We don't have children. We also don't have a dishwasher. We don't have
here's the new Sims though. Here we got Sims cats and dogs. You guys want to play some cats and dogs or pets, whatever the hell it's called. Here's Sims pets. You guys want to play pets? We won't put them in the game, but we'll put some pets.
Whenever pets came out, I still remember this shit. People were so mad when they did this because they had pets come out, and then they had another expansion come out that you had to have pets. You had to have cats and dogs for it to fucking work. I was like, bro, this is why nobody likes you guys right here. And then they kept doing dumb shit and releasing things.
That's why people got all the expansion packs for free, allegedly.
Yep. What was the freaking expansion pack that saved Sims 4? Because people were jumping ship every time they released something because it was some bullshit nobody wanted. Get Together. Get Together is the expansion that saved Sims 4. They added in like a bunch of like the nightlife stuff and a bunch of like they added in like freaking nightclubs and a bunch of really cool stuff to do. And then like they had a whole bunch of bangers back to back. And then they were like, yeah, okay, we're not gonna listen to the community anymore. We're gonna start throwing in shit that nobody
Eco life.
Bruh, hold on. Let me pull that shit up. Let me pull that shit up because the freaking like to dislike ratio.
Disgusting.
Hold on. Where was it? Hold on.
We can thank the heavens that I feel like the Sims now. There's actually some pressure on them though because of a game coming out called Paralives.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they actually have some competition now, which is good.
Got into development. That's when it was. Whenever Paralives got into development, what was it? That seems like they started like getting their shit together. They added like freaking ladders into the game.
Yep.
Fucking finally, I'm like, bruh, this game has been out. When did Sims come out? Hold on.
Sims 4, like 2012, 2013.
Let me see. Let me double check. Sims 4 has been out since 2014, September 2nd, 2014. I had it earlier than that because I pre-ordered it like a fucking idiot, but you know.
Sims 4 was lit, man, just as a base game.
Exactly. It's like that game came out. Like this game's literally been out in 2014 and no ladders.
The only thing kept them alive realistically was mods.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Like, if you wanted to play a Sims 4 base game, like you were probably new to the Sims and you just, I guess, wanted to have the Sims experience. And I'm sorry if you played it during that time where they had literally nothing in the game. Like you couldn't do anything because they wanted to make you pay for everything. Yeah, I had it too, and I just never played it.
I was trying so hard because everybody was complaining. I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt because like what happened is like a bunch of people were complaining, bro. They
started giving free shit. Yeah,
bunch of free updates. They gave us a whole free expansion.
Yep, they were like, "Fuck it, here."
Like, okay, cool. Okay, like I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. I was like, okay, the game looks pretty good. Like the thing is, Sims, what they went hard into was create a sim. Like I will give them that. Create a sim is amazing in Sims 4.
Yeah, it really is.
But like. That was like all that was in the game. Like, there's no cars. You don't get to drive to work.
I think the cars pissed me off the most because I didn't know that there weren't cars in the game. So I started like I went in there, and then I put some cheat codes in, and I wanted to make a little house, and I was like, yo, I could make a little garage section. I'm trying to make a garage. I'm like, yo, where the fuck are the cars at in this game?
Nope.
Yeah, no cars. And I was super upset.
And then the thing that ultimately killed Sims 4 for me, like I played it for a long time, but it was the one grinding issue is the goddamn loading screens. Like, look at this.
They're not as bad as Sims 3 though.
They're nowhere near as bad as Sims 3. Especially if you got hella mods, bro. I remember waiting for like 10 minutes for that game to boot up.
Yeah, bro, the Sims 3, like
and then don't let it like you have, because like I remember one time I waited like 10 minutes for the game to boot up. It finally boots up, and then I got error code 12.
Yeah, bro. Like you could literally like fucking. You can go see a movie. Like you can go like use the bathroom, go get some snacks, and come back, and that shit probably still loading.
Yep.
Like
But like it's just Sims, but like at least in Sims 3, you had an open world. They had cars, and all that shit, and like it was fun. Then
everybody asked for it, and they still don't bring it back.
You need a fucking loading screen to go next door.
Yep.
Like, bruh.
But they're at least they're pretty quick though.
Yeah, they're
like
quick.
they're fairly they're very fast-ish.
It's just like I'd rather have like an open world thing. Like it's just really aggravating that to not have that, because like I've just been used to that since like forever.
Isn't like, there a mod coming out for it?
There is a mod that they're working on, but like it's like on hiatus or some shit like that. I'm not 100% sure. I went on the person's Patreon, and it's filled with people asking, "Hey, I paid $10 for this. When's the mod coming out? This, this, and this." And it's like, I understand why they're upset, because like I'd be kind of upset too. But like at the same time, it is an entire mod that's making the whole entire city as a whole like no loading screens. So
the rendering alone probably takes ages.
Yeah, like I give people props that can make Sims content like that. Like
that's impressive. They're doing a better job than the developers of The Sims.
Literally, like
they're doing a way better job.
Like that's just another thing you could like touch on about video games in general. You will have like entire companies that have an entire department devoted to making the game or making like extra content for the game, and they're like, we just don't have the time, or we don't have the resources to do this. I'm like, bullshit. Billy Bob down the street is a full-time student.
A full-time job, too.
Full-time job, and this man literally just made an entire mod that has more content than your entire game. What are you talking about? He's coding by himself, and he made it in a week.
Yep, that's
what
like,
are you talking about?
Again, that comes back to Paralives. They had like 3 people on a team at one point, and
they've had 3 people.
Yeah, they were like making great stuff. They're like, "Hey, look at this cool stuff that we have in our game," and I'm like, "Yo, this is what everybody's been asking for in The Sims, and The Sims hasn't delivered."
Like the shit is like the shit's insane. Literally, base game, cars. Open world. You can resize the fucking lots.
Color palettes.
Houses. Color palettes.
Nicknames.
And like there's so much
sitting on the furniture, the dressers and stuff.
Exactly.
Just simple stuff, man.
Exactly. This is shit we've been asked for. Bruh, you can make like freaking spiral staircases, which people have been asking from the beginning of Sims 4. Like we had spiral and then they have ladders in the game, in the base game.
Simple shit like socks, bro.
Exactly.
You like different color socks, matching socks, change everything.
Almost 4 years to add a ladder to the game.
Yep.
Like that. This is like even saying it out loud. That doesn't make sense. Why?
Have you seen the time? The time changes.
Yeah,
like throughout the day.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, like they have so much stuff.
That's why I feel like The Sims has been moving, man. If they see what Paralives is doing, and they see that they're growing at a very, very, very solid pace, and I feel like they're sweating now. They're probably in their office sweating.
Exactly, and then they're pretty open about like, yeah, we're trying to like be Sims is like competitors.
Yep.
That's what we're going for.
Yeah, man. People say capitalism isn't bad, but this is a good use of capitalism right here.
At this point, like
coming
honestly,
in and giving the Sims some fucking competition, because that's what they needed to get some fucking fire under their ass.
Exactly. That's why like everything, like nobody's made anything like, you know, like the Sims. And if they have, if there's some stuff out like there, we just haven't heard of it. You know, I haven't heard any games.
Yeah, me neither.
And like I wouldn't be surprised if like EA's a shitty fucking company. Like I wouldn't be surprised if there was like some other up and coming games. They were like, yeah, you better get rid of that game for we sue you. Like. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised they tried that with Paralyzed.
I don't think they will, because they would have been did something, because Paralyzed is getting huge now. They're up a crap ton of Patreons. Their YouTube page is huge. Actually, The Sims, there was actually a point where Paralyzed released something that was like, they announced something that they was going to release. Like and it was like a pretty good announcement. I can't remember what it was, but
the Sims, like what the characters look like.
Yeah, then the Sims did something just super shady, and they were like, you know what, we're gonna drop our release the day before you guys now.
Yep.
And that happened twice. Like Paralyzed would announce something, and the Sims would come out and be like, hey, we got this the day before them. So I think there's going to be some good competition for them, and hopefully the Sims can pull through. Hopefully there can be 2 good games that are,
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind if I can like play both of them. Like that's like what I would love to see.
Yeah, that's what I want too. But right now I'm still leaning more towards
literally
Paralyzed.
Because like they are like, first off, they're already at the point where it's like, hey, they like have like open world and all this other shit, and I'm like. Stuff
yeah, they have everything we wanted, and the game is not even complete yet.
Exactly.
From hair types to fucking character designs to colors in the game to the clothes you can wear to just simple things, man.
Bought back the fucking. They have the color wheel that people have been asking for fucking years.
I don't understand why the Sims couldn't put that in there. Like, it's a color wheel, bro. Just put a color wheel in.
I feel like it's not that hard.
I don't even.
Really isn't.
I don't
like
know.
You guys have like literally an entire department, but you can't add.
I feel like
a color wheel. To the
I feel like that applies to like movies and stuff as well. Because like, you remember that guy you sent me that does the anime TikToks? How his TikToks are amazing. Like they look very they're just very well edited. And you'll watch a movie like Avatar: Last Airbender, and you're like, what happened here? And you know, I don't understand. And that guy's recording probably on his little setup, but it's one person.
Exactly. Or like another reference. There's a guy on YouTube, I do not remember his name. Freaking he did like, it's not a parody. His thing was like kind of inspired by My Hero, and like his character could like teleport with his backpack.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember what it's called, but he like had like this whole fight scene, like the whole choreograph, like it was just really fucking good. And you're just like, why can't we get shit like this?
Yeah,
like this dude is literally just making videos with his friends. What are you guys doing? You have an entire team.
Slacking. Oh, how did we forget about one of the most hyped games that came out somewhat recently? Fortnite.
That is somewhat worse recently. Fortnite literally took over.
Yeah,
everything. They
came, and just a year later, a free game made $1 billion.
Yep, like they literally had a tournament where somebody won $1 million. And then, you know, it's
still active.
Fizzle out.
Yeah, it's still active.
It's still active. It's just like the big people that used to play the game don't like play it anymore.
It's just crazy because, like, I don't know, like the game was free, man. Like, and people expected it to like die out in maybe 3 months, 4 months, and then it just kept going and going and going, and it just didn't stop.
Exactly.
And I still
like, I'll
think
give him
it's
that.
pretty
Like,
decently
and then,
up in the Twitch category.
yeah, literally. And there's like people that talk shit about it. Like, I don't have anything bad to say about Fortnite. I don't have a problem with the game. My problem is I just suck at it. Like, I'm just really bad at the game.
Yeah,
like,
but you know people won't acknowledge that. They'll be like, "Oh my god, the game's trash."
It's so bad. Like, no, it just comes down to like
They play the game.
yeah, it's like a mixture of like people actually play the game. Like, bro, I could probably still put in the hours in, and I would suck at the game. Like, I played like hours into Apex too, and I fucking suck at the game. I'm just not good at shooters. Like, I have terrible aim, and like my hand-eye coordination is practically non-existent.
Yeah, with shooter games, you really gotta put them hours in.
Yeah, and it's like I give people props, and it's like because like some of those people like fucking Nick A30.
Oh yeah, he's a monster. I don't know if he still plays.
Just
But
how some of those people
beast.
build. You're just like, yeah, let's push this team, and they've built like a 50-story mansion.
Yep.
In the time it took you to run over there, and you're just like, what?
Yep, they got a whole castle built.
Yeah.
What other games were there? Fucking Apex. Apex was good. Like,
Apex
I don't know if is it still popular?
It's never got to the. It's been up and down. I like know when it first started, I wasn't like super into it, and then like it got better. Like I like the art style like Apex was going for, and then like it's a solid game. It's another one that I'm just like I'm not mad at the game. I just kind of suck at it because I'm pretty trash at shooters. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's a hype game. It's just from what I've heard, they've been making a couple decisions here and there that's making the game die.
Yeah, I'm not really keeping up with it, so I'm not even gonna. I used to
It's
play
just stuff I've heard here and there.
Yeah,
like,
I used to play it a lot,
it.
but I'm not really keeping up with it. So we'll skip that one too. But this game was like the pretty much. I think it came out in 2016. This was like the hype of all hype, the biggest mobile game, fucking Pokemon Go,
and it's still big. It's still big. Like they had a decent chunk of the community leave, but like it's still huge and it's still going. Like that first I'm gonna say this about another game, but like that first week of Pokemon Go.
Oh, yep.
Like that first week, like the only reason the only reason I specifically stopped playing is I was playing it, but there's like two reasons that made me stop. One, I live in the middle of fucking nowhere, so there's no Pokestops, so I would run out of Pokeballs all the time, and it would piss me off.
Bro, I was at the park every day.
I
could not get off that game, bro.
See the way my bank account's set up, my car got repoed, so I couldn't go to the park.
Damn.
But like I was like, so I couldn't like. Okay, there's another thing I have to mention about Pokemon Go that I did unintentionally. I actually have pictures for it. I'm gonna post it in Discord because it was really funny because I didn't realize it at first.
Oh,
but, like,
yeah.
The other thing,
pictures will be in the Discord. Link will be in the description box below.
That made me stop playing Pokemon Go was that weird glitch that would happen with some people where you would like get into a dungeon, like one of the freaking like raids. And because I remember I went to the park with you to play, and my freaking screen would just black out.
Yep, I remember that. Play. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that literally killed it for me because it would happen. Like, I would literally sit here and wait 20 minutes for a raid, get into the fucking raid, and then my screen would black out and I couldn't play. I remember that. And it wasn't like I had like a shitty phone. I literally had like one of the recent Galaxy phones. Like, I did not know what that shit was. It was pissing me off, so I stopped playing. Yeah. But the fucking unintentional thing is, bruh. And a fucking Pokemon. This was unintentional. It was so funny. So one of the Pokestops, not Pokestops, there's a gym that was by my house, which is a church. And I had one Pokemon that, like, at the time I named him Satan because his freaking CP was 666, and it was really funny. It was a Flareon. And then I took the gym unknowingly until my friend mentioned it. They're like, yo, you're wrong for that. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, you just defeated the gym that is a church with a Pokemon named Satan. I was like, oh,
well,
Oh. Like,
Oh well.
I didn't notice. I did not notice it. I screenshotted and everything. I have the pictures on my phone. I have to find
This man got to pick the receipts. He's bringing out the receipts.
It was so bad because I didn't even realize it at first. But like, fuck. But like, yeah, like that's like another one. That's like a solid ass game.
That was a great game. I feel like that was one of the best games to release because it got everyone outside. It
really
made everyone active. Like people were outside moving, walking, getting their steps in. Like it essentially it made working out, which it doesn't feel like working out because you're having fun, but it made working out like, you know, bearable, I guess. If you don't like working out, it made it like, yo, well shit. If I take these steps, exactly. If I take these steps, I get to hatch the eggs, and if I hatch the eggs, I get a new Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? So it made it worth it.
Of course, the lazy motherfuckers figured out how to hatch eggs without moving.
Oh yeah, the my 600-pound life people wanted to play Pokemon Go as well.
Some of them figured it out how to, you know, do it without moving. I'm like,
and had to ruin it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and I think this is the last game on the list. We have Genshin Impact, which got like the top mobile game, and I don't even understand how it wasn't the top game just anywhere at one point because it was a huge game.
Like I say again, that first week of Genshin, oh my god,
insane!
Like I remember booting that game up for the first time, and I was like, oh, this is about to ruin my fucking life.
See, so when I did that, I didn't even think about it.
Words. I said those exact words, booting that shit up. But like, see, the only reason that Genshin died personally for me really fast is because like it has this like 7 days has a good way of balancing like you actually doing like some of the story elements of the game and like doing other stuff to, you know, progress further in the game and do stuff. Genshin, on the other hand, is really good with like giving you loot, and that's all I wanted to do is run around and look for fucking loot.
Yeah, this man's a pure loot goblin.
You remember that shit? Me and him were playing. And he's like, yeah, we can go do this dungeon. I was like, yeah, I don't have any of that unlocked. And he's like, bruh, you're like level 40. Have you done any of the story? I'm like, nah.
That is one amazing thing about Genshin is that the exploration in a game is, you know, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. The game looks amazing and it's free. Like you can't really beat that. But I lost my train of thought mid-sentence. Wow.
Pulls.
Huh? No, well, the pulls is another part of Genshin that is it. So I've played other gacha games before. And I feel like Genshin is not a very forgiving game. Like other games, it's like you'll pay like $100, and you know you'll get what you want when you pay $100.
Yeah, like it feels like I paid this money in the game, and I got like, you know, some of the stuff I wanted, or hell, exactly what I wanted if you got really good luck and like shit like that. It's like you like get your money's worth for the most part. Yep. Even if you spend like $100 in the game, they give you a fuck ton of bonus shit.
Yeah, you get $100, and then the bonuses will renew anyway. And Genshin, once you buy that pack, well, you're not getting bonuses. You get like, well, you're not getting good bonuses. You get like they give you something. It's not a whole lot,
like
but
boost to like possibly pull a 5-star. Nope, and it's not much of a boost.
It ain't a boost at all. And then
never mind.
The only time you get a guaranteed 5-star is like you have to pretty much pull a 5-star on a special banner or whatever the heck it's called. And if you don't get it the first time, then the next 5-star you get will be that character. So there is a pity system. It's an outrageous pity system when it, you know, let's say you have
to do 90 pulls and then you get your pity.
Yeah, let's say you have really bad luck. Like me, a pity is $200. And if you don't get it on the first time, That's you got to spend $200 more to guarantee it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you're spending $400 for a character.
Yep.
That makes no sense. And
Nope.
you don't need the characters in the game. You can obviously beat the game without
you literally
without the
can play
characters,
the game with base characters.
But nobody wants to play the freaking waifu simulator that has jiggly effects. By the way, nobody wants to play that shit. Exactly. Nobody wants to play that game with no waifus. Like, let's be real here. Like that's just silly. But
we'll give Amber this. Amber's like she's like, you know, some low tier waifu material. Like she's not like bottom of the barrel, like scraping scum off the bottom of the trash can waifu material.
Yeah.
Like she's up there. I'll give her that. She sucks. She's terrible. Literally the worst fucking character in the game, but she's cute. Like, I'll give her that. That's about it. Other than that, like I'm just stuck on that. You literally can look up a tier list, and she's all the way at the bottom by herself. Like nobody else is in the tier. It is literally Amber.
Yeah. We're not even gonna get
it's funny to me
too much into ragging Genshin because they did make a great game, a great free game. I paid more than we don't talk about that, but yeah, great game, phenomenal game.
Yeah, like,
I played the hell out of it.
I didn't have a problem with the gacha system because apparently I just have ridiculously disgusting luck in games like this.
I actually recently downloaded it again because one of my friends told me that the new map was coming out, so I'm gonna go explore it, play it a little bit, and probably delete it again. But
damn.
Yeah. But I think it's time to wrap it up though.
Gosh, I remember I started playing again because what is her fucking name? It's the fucking girl with the horns that like got put into the game, and I was like,
Ganyu?
I was like, I want her so fucking bad. Yeah. And I got on and was like pulling and shit like that. I never pulled her, and then I got mad and uninstalled the game because she was gone and I couldn't get her again.
Oof.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
We touched a lot of games. I guess let us know what you guys' favorite game is out at the moment, favorite game in the past, and
if you say Call of Duty, we're roasting you.
Yeah, pretty much. Or any game that you're looking forward to. But that's it. And shout out to anyone that stuck around for the entire episode. Thank you for listening. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and twerk on the like button. Drop a comment what you want to hear about next time. Recommend anything that's not, reckless. And that's pretty much it. You got anything to say?
Oh, gabagoo.
Yeah, gabagoo. See you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.